Yo, what's up, guys? Jetxc here. Hopefully, you guys have been doing good. And like I said on my stream, I said I would make an update video. Which, by the way, appreciate you guys coming in the last stream. We talked Snowbreak, we played some dailies, and we also did some other stuff in the stream. But really appreciate you guys for coming. Now, let's kind of just get right into it because I want to talk about where I am at currently with Snowbreak. Right now, just to get straight to it, the solution for everything getting uncensored is mods. Now, I'm going to be fair, right? The steps for modding are a little bit more involved than the localization trick, right? So that's going to turn some people off. And honestly, the fatigue from the 2-month maintenance, some people have probably already left, but currently right now, there's a more involved way to uncensor this patch and then everything before this patch, right? You can go ahead and take those modding steps. It's on Nexus mod. You could check my Discord, or you could probably go on any Snowbreak community, and they've probably been talking about it, to be honest with you guys. But that's currently where we're at. There's also a method, if you take a look at my boy Agul here. He basically covered, like, there's a decensor trick for iOS, and there's a decensor trick for Android, right? So there is a way to uncensor everything currently for this patch, right? And let's kind of get into this patch currently. Before the game went EOS, or before the game went under indefinite maintenance for 2 months, essentially, right, this patch was pretty much ready to go. So we had everything for the new character Lung Young and all that. The devs pretty much had that ready to go. And that's why we have this patch uncensored. My only worry right now, which in my opinion is not going to be good, is if the next patch that comes after this one is just going to be censored flat out. And what I mean by that is if they release the next patch and on the server side, local file side, whatever side they decide to put the information or the files on, if there is no uncensored version for the patch, then it's cooked, right? Like it's pretty much on the way to just people dropping the game. And I know a lot of people say it EOS, but regardless, it's not looking good if the future patches are just censored, right? Now what I think they're going to do, and this is best case scenario since I gave you worst case, the best case scenario is all the trailers are going to be censored, all the ASMRs, they may be censored, or they decide to just give them to players on the Discord. All promotional material is just going to be completely censored. If you want an uncensored version, you just have to go to the website or like the Discord, right? Number 2, for the patches, everything's going to be censored, obviously, but they're going to have it to where maybe they make it slightly easier for modders, but you'll have to essentially mod the game to get this uncensored stuff, right? And for a lot of people, that's going to be a turnoff. For the people that still enjoy Snowbreak, I guess it'll be fine. But, we don't know if, let's say you mod this update, right? And then the next update, you have to update the modifications again. So you have to do the work to incorporate this patch into your mod. So basically, every new patch, you have to do some type of modding. That's going to annoy some people. But again, that's the best case scenario, is that they just have an easy one-way fix to, as long as you have this change, you can do it. But I just don't know, right? Because there's something that I did notice, and someone brought it up to me. They told me that Katya's outfit is double censored. And what I mean by that is, I saw this image here. It's a meme, but forget about the meme. If you take a look on the top left, you can see this is Katya and how her outfit's always been censored. And then here it is today, censored again, right? So if you, and I'll go in the, in my game here. Here she is, right, with the outfit that's been, and gosh, the censorship looks so bad. But here's how she looks now, right? So she was tampered with again. Now, again, this is headcanon because we don't know for sure everything that went down. But I think our assumptions are right. They got hit with the regulation hammer. Government entities came in and said, guys, what the fuck is this? Censor this, censor that. That's why we don't have interaction animations. That's why we don't have gotcha animations. That's why you can't move your character from the front or the back to view them in different angles. That's why we've got certain things from the dorms missing, the shower, the massage, right? Like all the dorm stuff is missing. Archives are missing. Anything that's even a little bit fan servicey is missing, right? And I think this outfit for me kind of confirms that that's what happened. And I think we could kind of, based off of everything that happened with the drama up until now, I feel like to me this kind of confirms it in my own headcanon, right? Until we get confirmation from the devs, which I don't think we'll get ever. But that's the situation now, and that's what I think happened. So it's a tough spot, right? I can understand people being optimistic. Me myself, I'm at least optimistic, but I do have to call out the situation that I'm in right now, right? So currently, Long Young is out. I haven't bought her skin yet. This character is like the perfect character for Snowbreak. When they announced her, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be like, she's gonna be up there with like Finny and Katya and Life. She's gonna be super popular. And to be fair, her design is great. This skin is great. I would have bought it instantly, but me personally, I'm holding off until I hear something from the devs. The devs have not made a response since like February, guys. Their channels have been quiet, right? And everything I just talked about with like the Katya thing, and how, they definitely got the ban hammer in a bunch of different ways. I think right now they just can't say anything. I don't know whether it's legally or if they do, they'll be penalized. I think that's where the devs are at personally, which is why we haven't heard anything. So, final thoughts. Like I said, you can uncensor the patch. There is a way to do it, even on iPhone. If you have an Android, it has to be rooted, unfortunately. So yeah, no solution for that unless you have a rooted device. And then, lastly, if this next patch is completely censored and there's no uncensored version, then I think in a lot of people's minds, the game is cooked. If there is an uncensored version, then my guess is until, and I really mean this is until everything dies down with any, discrepancies and drama within Snowbreak. It might be 3 months, it might be 6 months. People might have to just mod the game to get the uncensored version of the game, right? Because the thing is, if the game is censored when the next patch comes out, that means the story could be more tame. That means the personal files could be more tame. That means interactions between the girls could be more tame. And I know people have really been loving the recent story with the Cassia, Marion, and even before that with a lot of the other characters. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna leave it open to you guys. You guys let me know what you think. And yeah, if I hear something from the devs, if there's an update from them, I will definitely talk about it. But that is currently where I'm at with Snowbreak. That is the update I have to give you guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Appreciate all the love too. Thank you guys. I'm out. Later.